Guys, you have half an hour left.
Christine was the overall winner in the taste test, and the judges have always been impressed by her multitasking and enthusiasm. But will her frantic mode of work be suited to the composed techniques needed for pastry?
I think I pushed myself so hard that sometimes I set myself up for a fall in some cases. I just strove ahead. I was just so eager and so, like, really wanted to get things done that I just might have lost track of myself, I think.
It's completely smooth.
All right, will I go again?
I would.
I don't know. After my creme anglaise split, I was really disappointed and then totally lost my mind frame, I think, and just went like, how am I going to rectify this? How am I going to rectify? I had 3 things going at one time and just my head was all over the place.
Once the mousse is set, it needs to be removed from its mould with the help of a blowtorch. But only a stable mousse will stand up once the mould is taken away.
I thought I was managing my time really well. Seemed to be cracking along nicely until I went to take the mould off and it just went bleh. Hadn't set at all, so that was a bit worrying.
Piers still has 2 more attempts left, but must make sure the mousse sets this time so it goes back in the fridge.
I thought I was going along nicely today, and then I just looked around and saw people ahead of me, and I was there going, my God, it's not where I should be. I was there going, oh no, I'm not up to speed again.
Mary is the first to attempt the chocolate shell.
Did you not do any ice on your surface?
Pardon?
You don't put any ice on it, on the here.
Oh,
That's why your chocolate's too wet, too
Okay.
soft, it's not setting. So you've got 2 more goes, but just take your time with it. Just get it round now. Keep it up.
Bridgine is also having trouble with the chocolate shell.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
It's too wet.
yeah, it's too wet. I would just take it in, just put it into the fridge, and just go with your second one, yeah?
It should be this way.
You're wrong.
No,
You're wrong. There's no way that'll fit around that.
that's because that's gone down. It should be up like that, you see.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong because that's widening
No,
a bit.
no.
Look at them.
There's no way. Trust me.
Okay.
You need that length to get round that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Come on.
Okay, sorry.
Ultimately, Colin was running into sugar. The problem was
The sugar?
because of the sugar.
Yeah, it's not setting at all. And Piers is having a massive problem with his mousses. They're just absolutely nowhere near at all. Breeding seems to have half sponge to half mousse.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's just doorsteps.
Guys, you have 1 minute left.
I went through 2 mousses before I got one that worked, and I had to use an acetate without white chocolate on it, so there's just dark chocolate.
My chocolate shell around the mousse as well, there's a hole in the side of it and it's not sealed up properly. It's far from a perfect dish.
At the end, when you put your head up, you look around and you see what people have on the plate. And I was there going, oh my God, all the others look so well.
And look, I'm not happy with that dish at all. I wouldn't serve it to anybody.
Okay, guys. Time is up. Everybody step back.
Piers is first up to face Dylan, Nick and Roger.
Cute. So, Piers, tell me about your afternoon.
I thought it was going okay until the mousse wouldn't set. And I've since realised what the problem was. I think when I was making the pate bomb, I poured the sugar in while the mixer was going.
Yeah.
So it was spinning the sugar to the outside of the bowl instead of going into the mix side, and there wasn't enough of it in there, so it took too long to set. And because of that, I was rushed at the end. So yeah, it does look like a bit of a mess.
I think that the mousse isn't as bad as I thought it was. You worked really well. You actually really surprised me. You were out in front. You showed real confidence with the caramel, which I was watching. I think you were one of the ones that took it the furthest, which showed I thought, some understanding.
Next up is Mary.
Nice marbling. Again, the thickness of your sponge is good. Yeah, I'm happy.
Thank you.
Connell now needs to present his cadeau de chocolat.
I think you struggle quite a bit because you're just rushing, I think, aren't you?
Yeah, I was concentrating on the time and I just wanted to get one done, so I think I probably could have just spent a bit more time in the mousse. I got it in a little bit earlier, I think.
You lost a bit of sugar, I think, on the side of your bowl as well, no? When you made in your pate bomb.
Right, okay.
It seems to be quite a bit missing.
Did it? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this part of it was just executed. Yeah, it's not good at all, let's be honest. The chocolate on the acetate.
Without the white.
Yeah, not just the white though, also the execution. I mean, if you remember, Roger cupped his in there. That really is a case of understanding the temperature of the acetate.
Yeah,
and really making that finishing touch and working from the fridge. I mean, they're the finer details of the dish that just aren't there.
I'd say I'm going to put myself around a 7 or 8. Hopefully I'll pull it off quite well. And if I can do as good as Roger, I'll just sleep very well tonight. I'll be very happy. You don't want to let anyone down, you don't let yourself down, so it's important to perform well and follow exactly what he did.
What have we got here?
We have your dessert.
Do we have my dessert?
Kind
Do
of.
we have your dessert?
It's probably not.
You have it still, Linda. Yeah. And you've got nice marbling.
Okay.
What is this?
That was me trying to
do what?
cover up the bottom bit that was exposed because I didn't get the chocolate down.
So you got. I just wonder. I don't remember doing chopped nuts.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do that. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Well, I just.
Yeah.
The thing about doing desserts, to show you what I do and how I make it, is to represent it. It's not easy, but then to add your own garnish, I don't really see the point of that.
Okay, sorry about that, Roger.
Your sponge is too thick. I think with everything going on, we just kept to the drill.
Okay.
Ultimately, the mousse is light, the sponge is too thick, the anglaise is certainly overcooked, caramel is fine. I think you could have done a better job of your wrap. I think other people did. And then, as Roger said, chopped nuts on top is kind of not the brief. So get it right first before you start adding your own twists would be my,
Okay. I felt like I let them down, basically. Roger has put a lot of work into that dish, so, you want to try and present him up his dish in an acceptable manner. Crushing. I can't make any excuses. Roger put forward a really amazing dish, and I would have liked to do better for him, so.
Mike's creme anglaise split and was not up to the judges' high standards.
Creme anglaise, I make it so much at home, and my wife loves it. It's her favourite thing. And then I come here and I turned around, boom, gone. That's heart-wrenching more than anything.
Yeah.
And in the end, Shane struggled with presentation.
if that's what we can call it.
I'm not happy with the presentation.
Good.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
I was expecting you to come out and do some amazing acetate and it was going to be perfect, and it just looks like a derelict house, and it's just unfortunate.
A calm Claire Anne presents her efforts.
I like this. I like the cover. I like the marble.
Yeah.
It's a lot neater than a lot of the others. We've almost got it sealed around the back.
Nice marbling on the outside, Claran. Mousse inside is one of the best we've seen.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Balance is there, chocolate is there.
I'm going to sugar rush now, but I absolutely love it. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You were running around like a mad
Yeah.
person, and you just fell on your flat because it was just too running. Everything was just going too fast. So, in future, just take your time.
I think it was a big learning curve for me today as well. Just understanding the way I work and going forward, and that I don't rush things, take a step back, just really focus on the finer detailing of things.